Great. Did you like what you see? Please don't be bothered to help me. What are you doing here, and who the hell are you anyway? Some stranger lurking in the bushes while there is a mysterious single lock on the path? Oh, that's a lot better. You're still there. Okay, buddy, why don't you tell me what your ass is looking for out here? Not very talkative, are you? Well, I am lucky I leveled up recently and gained the ability to magically know what somebody is thinking. You know, like those NPCs dealing with mute heroes. Yo, buddy, I need to talk to the princess before going on my adventure. Can you tell me where she's hiding?
You want to know where the princess is?
Why are you... What? The bitch can't be that hard to find. Yeah, I still don't have a goddamn clue what you want. But I'm afraid I'm not getting rid of you so easily. I'm almost sure you won't leave before you had me squeezed for some info. Yeah, sure, I don't mind sharing all my personal information with some stranger stalking me in the middle of nowhere. You better behave, because there's a lot of water and I won't hesitate to throw you in there. Anyway, the name's Mario. Yeah, same name as this guy, but different attitude. I've always been more of a Wario kind of guy. And to make one thing very clear, it's Mario. Not frickin' Mario, it's Mario. If I hear you call me Mario only once, I'm gonna kick you out of my forest. Call me Fuzzball if you will, I don't give a shit. But Mario is a red line. Look into my eye. So, about my last name? Well, obviously, it's Mario Mario. Nah, just joking. The actual answer is that it's none of your goddamn business. Want my social security number as well? Same goes for my age. I'm not sensitive about it, but I think it's just funny not to tell you. Not knowing someone's age often drives people nuts, and I love it. Alright, what else do you want to know besides the very obvious thing that I am somewhat introverted and live deep in a forest in the hope that I wouldn't get surprise visits from total strangers? You want to know about my hobbies? Is this here some kind of first date or something? You're getting pretty personal down here, but, should you happen to bypass here more often, you'll get to know one thing or the other. For now, you see with what I came down here, right? I love riding my bike, but while it's a big hobby, it's just practical, and I am running most of my errands with this. Oh, and, I might be looking like a schoolboy riding my bike with a backpack, but I am way past school age. A frickin' car is back there, but I don't want to talk about that one, it's not totally necessary. I'm pretty lucky that I actually prefer going places by bike. Gas prices are pretty nuts these days anyway. Sometimes I like to cover pretty long distances, but when I do, it's not always without consequences. Holy shit, this is supposed to be going for how long? You gotta be kidding me! This is dragging like crazy! You know what? Suck it! I didn't sign up for this. My animator wrote a script in which this slow meetup keeps going for minutes while I have to act all nice and stuff. I'm not that patient, and I assume you have the attention span of a housefly. So gonna tell you what, we're gonna speed this up quite a few notches. Meet and greet with Mario, speedrun any percent. Now let's get it on. So as I mentioned, I am not a very patient guy. My tech slightly suffers from this, but I really like my tech. I'm just not sure if my tech always likes me. I'm spending quite some time in front of the screen. Not only the computer, but playing video games. Mainly retro games, which don't have those diseases of microtransactions demanding an omnipresent internet connection, and actual hard copies being on the verge of extinction. I got all that stuff here, but out of convenience, I play much of it on a hacked Switch. Those are my inside hobbies, but I am not a couch potato and I love to go on adventures. Though the weather sometimes says nope. And why is that? Because I live in Germany, where it's wet outside way too often for my taste. Other than that, it has its upsides and its downsides. But it's easy to forget about that with the right companion. I love cats. As I mentioned, I'm a little introverted. I don't like dealing with strangers if not totally necessary. I prefer self-checkouts, I prefer email over phone calls, and when I was living in apartments, I would not leave my place before the hallway was empty. I hate running into strangers and exchanging pointless greetings and stuff. I just generally don't like people. So not surprising that I really don't like kids. It keeps puzzling me why everybody wants to have them. I certainly don't. I will never have any, and I try to stay away from them as much as possible. Alright, do you feel informed? Are we good? Great, then it's time for you to get the hell out of here. Have a good one. My animator, the dick, wants me to tell you about another thing. We've got a Patreon, and even though I like to be left alone, we need people coming by for all this here to work. Because currently he needs to work full-time, and the less he would need to work with the help of donations, the more you can see my lovely face around. I don't know much about the perks there, something about a private Discord thing, alternative visuals, 2 languages available, and possibly more. I'm not gonna read all this. So yeah, your support there would be sincerely appreciated. Are we done now? Finally. I need to take a dump, and when I'm back, I hope you're gone. Turn off the TV, my power is limited.